Well, we'll start with a little bit of a picture show. I've just put the grill on. It's probably going to come off again, purely because of things I have to do. There's a couple of the studs aren't quite long enough. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with that. I may end up cutting the studs off and putting longer ones on. I'll see. I'm going to have to give it some thought. I mean, it looks okay. It's reasonably snug against the bodywork. So, well, we'll just have to make that decision at the time. There you go. So, there it is, all in place. And next, what next? Maybe I should put the fog lights on, get those out of the boxes, get them cleaned up and put those on, so they're ready for wiring. Yeah, I think maybe I'll do that because it's fun. Oh, here we go again. So here is the new chrome strip that I bought from S&G Barrett, and it doesn't have this slot in it, which I believe I mentioned in a previous video, and if I didn't, I'm mentioning it now. There's a cutout there. There wasn't excuse me, wasn't one here. I've made one. They don't seem very willing to help me or give me some form of compensation or anything. And what's really sad is, as far as I'm aware, S&G Barrett are probably one of the better companies around. Others are shit. So, all right. Oh, you can send it back if you like for a refund. What fucking good does that do me? I wanted to put a nice new chromed piece on. So, I said, all right, I'm just going to use the one they've sent me. Be careful if you get one of these. There was lumps of solder in here, which will stop these little pieces from sliding. Yeah, there's a big lump there. Fortunately, I don't have to come up that far, I believe. So, all right, okay. So I cut the little groove there very carefully with my Dremel. Not as perfect as I would like it to be, but it is what it is. All right, so then I've got the clips, again from S&G Barrett. So they'll just go in there, won't they? No, apparently not. Oh, well, Gary, maybe, Gary, you know, they've made this smaller. Okay. So I grabbed my original piece, and the clips still won't go in. And these are the clips, I can guarantee that. They're not the silver ones that I've got for the bonnet chrome. So they don't fit. What a fucking surprise. So what I'm having to do, again with my Dremel, is just take the edges off. I got to be very careful because I don't want to go too much on one edge, otherwise it'll mis-center the clip, misalign. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Back in a little while when I've got these down to the right size. I must say that I was beginning to doubt my expertise. I really was. I thought, geez, Gary, maybe you're just being fucking stupid. Maybe you really haven't got a clue what you're doing. You know, just because you've worked on Jaguars for years and restored more cars than you care to think of, maybe you're just being a fucking moron. And then I look at comments from other YouTubers, and I'm not the only one suffering with this issue. Thankfully, or maybe not thankfully, depends how you want to look at it. However, it's not just me. It's these people that reproduce parts don't give a shit. As long as they get your money, you can struggle, you can sort it all out. Who cares? It's not our problem, we've got your money. And half the time, of course, they do buy it from China. Why? Because China is cheap, but they're not precise. They build crap. With the exception of a virus, they're very good at building those. Motherfuckers. Sorry. I can't get off of that. I'm sorry. It really pisses me off. Right. Let's get back to sorting out the car stuff, because that's a lot more interesting. Right. So with a little bit of judicious grinding, I've now got these in here and they move back and forth. Okay, and that's how they should be. You know, they should just move back and forth. Now I've got to line these up and put them into the boot lid without scratching the paint. That's gonna be fun. So take these off, line these up with the holes, shove it in, move the chrome to its correct position. I suppose you want to watch me doing that, don't you, so that you can laugh. Alright, give me a sec. Okay, I know you were expecting it to be fitted, but I've just noticed something else that is wrong with this cheap-ass repro piece. Can you spot the difference? Look, this is cut at an angle. This is cut straight. Why? Well, let's take it for a walk over here to where it's going to be going. Sorry, I'm wiggling you about. This has an angle. So when you put in this old piece of chrome here, it's at the correct angle. Whereas this one, this new super duper one, of course, isn't, and it'll have a little gap there. That's not acceptable. So now I've got to cut this one. Sorry, I got to cut this one the same angle as that one. Out with the Dremel again. Fucking hell's bells. Here we go. Time for you to get a good laugh. There we go. Let's just turn that around. Try and line this up. Oh, this is going to be a real pain in the fucking ass, I can tell already. And of course I've got to do all this without scratching my paint. Okay, so that's nearer to the corner. That's nearer to the corner. Oh, but it doesn't want to go. Oh, what's stopping it? Oh, for fuck's sake. What's in there? There's a piece of fucking solder in there. Give me a second. Alright, so here we go. Let's line that one up there, line that one up there, line that one up there, line that one up there. Don't you get yeah. Go in the hole. Put some fucking hair around it. Oh, I just realised. Damn it! Oh, shit. Look at the size of the holes. And the size of the piece that's got to go through. I've got to make the holes bigger. Alright, back again. Okay, here we go again. Now, I drilled all of these holes out with much bum twitching to accept the clips and the what do you want to call them, the plastic bolts. So I'm going to get this. If you're getting a strange view, too fucking bad. Okay, and then we can line this one up, he says, hopefully. Okay, and line this one up on the bottom. I like lining it up on the bottom. Okay, so just got to come across slightly. Okay, that's okay, we're getting there. Okay, and I'll bring this one down. This one down here. Okay, and that one up there. When you realise, you fucking idiot, you should have tucked it under there first. Rewind, don't do what I do. So, tucking it under there. Line up your plastic bolts. Yeah, I needed to show you how not to do it. Get in there, you bitch. And you learnt, didn't you? You learnt by my mistake. Oh, sorry, my deliberate error. You go back up there, you fucker. Oh, okay, this is a real pain in the ass of a job. Now, now we're going to find out that they've made this too fucking long, aren't we? Look at it. Oh, hang on, no, wait, rewind. Maybe not. Okay, line that one up there. That one up there. One there. One there. Come on, boys, in you go. All right, it's in position, but it's not fixed. And no, it's not an imposition. Ha ha ha. Okay, you can see it is now there, and all I now need to do, oh fucking ho, is bend these clips over and get you back in there, you bastard. And once I've bent these clips over, that'll hold that in place, and then I can put those little nuts on. Wow. Then we now have that area completed. Let me complete it and then I'll be right back. Well, there it is, on. Nicely done. Because of the curvature of the boot lid, it's very difficult to get this corner right, but I'll work on that a little more. But of course, it does mean bending that chrome strip, which is a little tricky. Bit of dust there. On the inside, in case you're in the least bit interested, oops, sorry, put the light in your face. That's how the clips are. There's one there, there's one in that little hole there, and then there's one, whoops, come around here, one there. I've got to clean that up a bit too. Didn't realise that was so dusty there, but I'll deal with that. All right. Now let's shut her down, see how she looks. Bit of dust on there, get rid of that. So there we are. All that boot chrome pretty much in place, with the exception of the bumper and the badge that says Mark II. I must find that badge, I've got it somewhere, not quite sure where, but I'll find it. And then we'll install it, and if not, I'll go buy another one. Could be one of the body shops lost it, but don't think so. I think it's probably me. So there you go. That's that completed. You saw the front. That's it for today. It's just, you know, silly chrome stuff. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you like this. I'm loving it. I sound like Richard Michael Owen. I'm loving it. Only he does it with a Canadian accent. There you go, boys. All right, time to wrap this up. Get this video out. You know the shit. Get out in that garage. Do some shit. One last thing. If anybody is looking for this chrome piece, I have no use for this. It's not terrible. It's not perfect. I don't know. $15 and postage, it's yours. Let me know. You got my email address.